Hey, Wednesday, Santa Syd is with us because we're going to talk video and gaming gifts this time around, and you got a whole selection going there.
I do. A few weeks ago, we talked about the PlayStation Move. If you remember, I brought in those controllers,
Right.
and we talked about motion gaming, kind of like the Wii. So we haven't talked yet about Microsoft's product, which is called the Kinect. And this is what it looks like, actually. It's a little strange looking.
That's not the whole gaming system.
This connects to your Microsoft Xbox 360.
Gotcha.
Okay. So this is basically replacing the controller because, Ted, as the slogan says,
you are the controller.
That's right. You
so
are
is
the
this
controller.
where Michael Jackson, that other thing's coming out on this platform? Or?
It is. That's actually a multi-platform game,
Gotcha.
but there's various things like Dance Central, which actually allows you to do dancing and whatnot. And actually, I have a few games with me today to sort of talk about how it works. But basically, what it does, there's 3 cameras in there, an infrared laser that actually tracks your skeletal structure. Believe it or not.
Come on.
It's true. It's amazing, actually, how it works. The tech behind it is great. The initial games aren't the best, I will admit. They are a lot of fun, but they're not, the potential for what this thing is going to be able to do in a couple of years is just absolutely amazing. You turn on your Xbox with this in there. You can launch a game, play a game without using any controller whatsoever. You just use your hands. It's also got a sophisticated microphone that actually will understand voice commands. So you can actually start and stop movies and everything else, and it has the ability to actually distinguish your voice over other background noise, such as, your cat meowing.
What
or
are we
something.
talking about for an investment on this?
Standalone, if you've already got an Xbox, is $150.
Right.
And that comes with the actual Kinect Adventures, which is, the Wii came with a bunch of mini games. This is essentially the same thing, only instead of being sports, there's things like, for example, an adventure ride on a raft, and where you and one other person, if you wish, can go down the raft. And there's a zero gravity game, and there's a game where you have to hit these balls and stuff like that. It's quite.
So you mean to tell me that I'm kneeling as the little avatars are there, and I'm going down in the raft, courtesy of this?
You're going down the raft. You actually use your body to steer, and it's really fun to do it with someone else because you can actually, both do that. And what's really neat about it, do you remember going to the, say, the fun amusement parks, and they take a photo of you, they try to sell it to you at the end? Well, the difference here is they actually take photos of you while you're playing the game looking stupid and having your body in all kinds of strange positions. And then they show you what those photos look like at the end. The only difference is you don't have to pay anything extra to look at them. And if you've got your Microsoft Xbox connected to your Facebook account, you can actually post how dumb you look on Facebook immediately for all your friends to see and comment on.
Wait, because as soon as you mentioned the dance games, I know we got the long-term volunteers sitting in there going, we got to get Ted to do a dance game,
Yeah, and there is one. There's also, this one's called Joyride, which is actually a car racing game. And you actually use your hands, put your hands out in front of you like you're steering, and that's how you steer. Yep, that's how you steer. It actually picks up the movements of your hand.
Like a bad 70s TV show.
Yep, and if you want to do special things like get a boost of energy, you actually pull back. So you do this and then push forward, and it actually gives you a boost. So that's pretty cool. There's also Zumba Fitness, which actually has a fitness regime into it using the Zumba Fitness style. And we've also got Kinect Sports, which is another title as well that has multiple sports activities in it. So that's just a few of the titles. There's actually, I don't know, there's like at least 20 that came out at launch. There's quite a few. So.
When you're talking about them being kind of rudimentary, is that based on the fact that this technology is so great they got to catch up?
Well, that's the thing. With new hardware, when it first comes out, the developers haven't had a chance to really exploit what it can do and really understand it to take the best advantage of it. So the first titles that come out they're good, but I can see that in a couple of years we're going to have some fantastic titles. And some people have already figured out how to, it's not technically hacking the title, but they've figured out how to take one of these, connect it to a PC, and actually use it in other applications using your regular computer as well. And we anticipate that Microsoft will actually make this part of Windows 8 when it comes out. So you'll be able to plug one of these into your computer and do other things with it. So it's pretty cool technology actually for the price. 150 standalone. If you don't have an Xbox 360, you can get a bundle that has the 360 console and this in it for $300, which
so we
is
went
actually
from
a really good deal.
Batons to nothing, basically.
That's right.
Batons to this.
Yeah.
Can I ask, if you're a crystal ball, what's next?
I think some additional improvements on this over the years will make it so that we can take this and then put us into something like a like a holodeck. I think the holodeck technology could happen in our lifetime.
Scary. Syd, thanks
Very scary.
again as always. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Hey, we're coming back on a Thursday, and of course, as we get closer to the weekend, we're going to have our four-legged friends here from the SPCA. Thanks to Brenda McKenna from the LCBO, thanks to Syd Bolton, and thanks to you for doing it again today inside Brant.